Welcome back to ITIL for Unplugged. I am Sarah, and I am here with my co-host Chris.
Hey everyone, last episode we tackled incident, problem, monitoring and event management, change enablement, and release and deployment, the practices that contribute to keeping IT services stable.
That's right, Chris. Today we are looking at the ITIL practices that keep IT sustainable in the long run. We are talking about service configuration management, continual improvement, IT asset management, and supplier management.
Think of these as the behind-the-scenes practices that prevent IT from turning into a chaotic, reactive mess. They help organizations stay ahead, optimize resources, and keep services evolving instead of just surviving.
It is like running a theme park. If all you do is fix roller coasters when they break, you are always behind. But if you maintain the rides, upgrade the attractions, and manage your vendors well, you have a park that people love coming back to.
Exactly. Let us break down how IT teams do this with ITIL. Imagine you walk into a huge library, but none of the books are labeled, and the shelves are completely random. How do you find anything?
Is that how IT looks like without service configuration management?
Precisely. This practice is about keeping track of every IT asset, software, server, database, and connections, so IT teams know exactly what they are dealing with. When an incident happens or a system needs an upgrade, IT teams rely on configuration items, the CIs, which are the building blocks of IT services. They track how different parts of IT are connected.
So if a company wants to upgrade a cloud service, they can check their configuration management database, the CMDB, to see which applications rely on that cloud service before making a change.
Without it, IT is basically playing a guessing game. Let us update this server and hope we don't break something. Not exactly a great strategy.
Service configuration management helps teams make informed decisions, reduce risks, and recover from failures faster.
Now, let's talk about continual improvement, the never-ending evolution. You know those apps that keep getting better with updates while others seem to stay stuck in the past?
That is the difference between organizations that embrace continual improvement and those that don't.
IT is never static. New technologies emerge, user needs change, and businesses grow. Continual improvement makes sure IT evolves with them. IT teams use something called the Continual Improvement Model.
Chris, tell me more about the Continual Improvement Model.
This model guides IT teams on how to assess and implement improvement opportunities. It consists of 6 steps. What is the vision? Ask, what are we trying to achieve? Where are we now? You need to assess the current state. Where do we want to be? Here is key to define the target state. How do we get there? In this step, you produce a plan to implement improvements. Take action. Implement the improvements. And finally asking, did we get there? This is about measuring success and lessons learned. Whether it is improving service response times, reducing costs, or adopting automation, continual improvement keeps IT relevant and valuable.
It's like personal fitness. You do not just go to the gym once and expect to be in shape forever. You keep working at it.
Now, let's cover IT asset management. Getting the most out of IT investments. Have you ever bought a new gadget only to realize later that you already had something similar at home?
That is what happens in companies that do not manage their IT assets properly. They waste money on unnecessary purchases, lose track of existing resources, and end up with outdated systems.
IT asset management is about knowing what hardware, software, and licenses you have, how they are being used, and when they need upgrades or replacements.
A great example is software licenses. If a company is paying for 500 licenses but only using 300, that is wasted money.
Exactly. IT teams track asset life cycles, so they know when to upgrade, replace, or retire assets before they cause issues.
IT asset management helps businesses save money, avoid compliance risks, and keep technology up to date. Last practice in this episode is supplier management, making IT partnerships work.
Every IT organization depends on external vendors. Whether it is cloud services, software providers, or hardware suppliers, these relationships are critical.
That is where supplier management comes in. It ensures that vendors meet their commitments, deliver quality services, and align with business needs.
Imagine your company relies on a third-party email provider. If they have frequent outages, your employees and customers suffer.
Supplier management sets clear expectations, contracts, and performance reviews to ensure IT vendors are delivering what they promised.
IT teams also track supplier performance metrics, making sure vendors stick to the agreed service level agreements and improve when needed.
Think of it as quality control for IT partnerships. If a vendor is not holding up their end of the deal, IT can escalate the issue or look for better options. So today we covered service configuration management, continual improvement, IT asset management, and supplier management.
These practices keep IT sustainable, cost-effective, and continuously improving instead of just reacting to problems.
Next episode, we are diving into service request management, service level management, and how IT teams ensure users get what they need without delays.
And information security management. Stay tuned for that. And as always, subscribe, share, and keep IT running smoothly.